This is the armored vehicle that these guys jump out of when responding to barricade situations or hostage rescues. And this is just some of the 55 pounds of gear that these guys suit up in to do their job. Lots of kids are out here today enjoying a dip in this pool, but they may not be able to next year without the money to keep this open. High school students say it's as easy as this to get their hands on this drug. So far this year, Yakima police say they've responded to 17 marijuana-related incidents, and 10 of them have resulted in arrests. Let me show you what police say happened. They say 3 men were walking on these tracks right here when they found Sanchez's body. Snow shoveling and heart attacks go hand in hand. So doctors are on standby because more snow is expected to hit Yakima this weekend. So doctors say if you're not physically fit, put the shovel down. Right here is where Bill Haney tells me his beloved horse fought for her life. It's pretty dark right now, but earlier today you could still see the blood that had soaked into the dirt and the weeds. Haney tells me this isn't the first time his horses had been attacked by his neighbor's pit bulls. And as a warning to viewers, this video does contain some graphic images. It's now illegal for anyone under the age of 21 to buy semi-automatic guns like these. But Sheriff Udell says these new restrictions won't do local gun owners any good, so deputies won't be bothering you with the new state law. Smoke shops say increasing the age imposes on people's rights, but doctors disagree. They say keeping tobacco products like these out of the hands of young people could save lives.
Please get down. Show me your hand.
We've been actively shot at.
You've heard about them.
Hostage here. Hold.
But few have seen them in action.
Go.
Getting some of the real bad guys.
Shepard, Tovar, Sutton, and Rajko. These are just some of the guys on the front lines called out to the most critical situations. They rescue hostages and take out criminals. They're the Yakima SWAT team.
It's definitely the hardest things I've done, and you have to bring your A game. There is no second chance on this.
And under the direction of SWAT Team Commander Chad Stevens, these brave men trained for the unthinkable. The team is made up of officers from the Yakima Police Department, the Sheriff's Office, Grandview and Union Gap Police, and even a firefighter from YFD. On this afternoon, they're running through scenario after scenario, simulating a hostage rescue. And knowing that these incidents that they respond to could potentially be their very last if things go wrong, the guys still choose to put their lives on the line.
Suspect down. One suspect down.
Armed with a semi-automatic rifle and a bulletproof vest, many of them say putting crooks away is the reason they're ready to make the ultimate sacrifice.
At first it was just the kind of the action adventure of the position, and then it really became about the team atmosphere and camaraderie, and taking part in getting some of the real bad guys that are in the community.
And with 55 pounds of gear to wear, taking part in missions is not only physically demanding, but mentally as well.
You're thinking about the unknown and what's on the other side of that door.
What many people may not realize is every single guy on this squad has a day job. Some of them as patrol officers, others as detectives. But a few days a month, they make time to train for those situations that they say require specialized training that only an elite group can handle. Many of them have dedicated years to being on the team, and after seeing some of the best and worst in mankind, Shepard has a message to lawbreakers.
To suspects out there, if you see us arrive, it's time to stop what you're doing and give up.
Dozens of people lined up outside the Sela Aquatic Center. Kids pumped up to spend a scorching summer day splashing around in the pool. But the thought of this pool not being open for them to swim in next year has some disappointed.
I would feel sad, and because this is like a really nice pool, I would feel sad too.
It's kind of devastating that they just got it built, and now it's going to be closed down next year. This is pretty sad.
I think it's pretty unfair to the Sela area, the districts. Yeah, I think they should make a fundraiser. That would be pretty good.
And fundraise they will. After a levy to pay for things like lifeguards and keeping the pool clean didn't pass this past election, the Sela Parks and Recreation Service Board is back to the drawing board to come up with ways to keep the pool open for the summer of 2020. And fundraising is at the top of their list, they say.
We'll be selling more bricks. We'll be selling some wall sponsors, lobby sponsors.
The SPRSA says their goal is to raise between $100,000 to $150,000 in time for next summer. And while some in the community say the pool is still something they don't believe in supporting, board members think there are plenty of locals out there who will come through for what they say is a worthy cause.
We have a lot of people who are very vested in having this pool open. People who want it open for swimming lessons, people who want their kids to be able to work here. We've got a swim team.